Hey everybody and welcome back. Right. Well, this is one that touches close to home, I suppose. A special needs school is accused of scaring children over Brexit after warning about risks of modern slavery, hate crimes, civil unrest and extremism in a letter to parents that also says it's stockpiling food and fuel for the school bus. Oh god, right. Project Yellowhammer or Operation Yellowhammer. This is fucking stupid. Right, okay. Right, in one of my previous videos, which I'll probably link in the description, I'll link the actual document Yellowhammer, the PDF download for it in there. Read the fucking thing. It is a joke. I mean, all in all, it's a joke, right? They didn't contact Dover or anything, or they didn't contact the Port of Calais, nothing like that. And I also put another link in there saying that the ex-head of the Port of Dover saying that it's nonsense, right? I'll put that link in as well, right? Anyway, so let's just jump right into this. And there we see the title of this actual, the very first, right? Now this is a couple of days ago, but this is just coming to my attention now, so here is the letter. Yeah. The head of a school for children with anxiety problems has been accused of scaring the youngsters and their families ahead of a possible no-deal Brexit. Jackie Shank said Mountjoy School in Beaminster, Dorset has bought an extra freezer just in case of food shortages and will also increase stocks of canned food and long shelf life products. This is the kind of fear-mongering we don't need. She warned the parents to prepare for their children being affected by a possible increase in hate crime and civil unrest stemming from a no-deal Brexit. And she even warned the children's lives could be at risk, declaring, "What we said to the parents was they may want to contact their GP to make sure they do have enough medicines because it's a responsible school, our children, some of them rely on medicines to stay alive." Fuck off. No, fuck right off. That is ridiculous, right? How do doctors know about the current medical supplies? Right? My doctor doesn't even know what he's got in the fucking pharmacy. It's the same end of the fucking building. Right? Honestly, I'm not joking. Right? So how the fuck is a GP gonna know? I mean, the reason they become GPs is we can't cut it as a medical doctor in a hospital, so they go for a general practitioner. And that's why everything's a fucking viral infection. You ever noticed that? Anyway, that is fucking nonsense. I bet even pharmacies right now couldn't tell you what they have on thing. Pharmaceutical companies, we have tons of them in Britain. Tons and tons and tons of pharmaceutical companies in Britain. Trust me, we're gonna be fucking fine. Anyhow, let's just carry on with this, eh? There she is, idiot. The 93 pupil school caters for children aged between 2 and 19 who have learning disabilities and special needs including autism and anxiety issues. Yes, that's why this one hits close to home, because I have autism. But there we go. On Twitter today, Sandy XB said this person should be sacked. Okay, I don't agree with them being sacked, but I do agree with them being reprimanded severely and being demoted. But anyway, spreading false information lists and scaremongering. Have any parents from other schools received letters like this? Liam O'Neill tweeted, "It's an outrage and I hope there's some repercussions." I agree. Barry Broomhead said, even at the schools now with even at it in the schools now with Project Fear. There's a lot of nothing there, right? Okay, oh, there's the letter. Right. As you are aware, the government has stated we will leave the EU on the 31st of October 2019 with or without a deal. Dorset Council have produced a risk register that considers the potential implications of a no-deal Brexit. You can view this publication at blah 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 Dorset. Risks that are pertinent to our operation at Mountjoy schools include food shortages, medicine shortages, fuel shortages, along with increases in safeguarding referrals, with particular reference to modern slavery, domestic abuse, hate crime, and rise in extremist activity, along with civil unrest. How the fuck is that going to affect a school for special needs? Okay. Right, to order and address the potential food shortages, we have purchased an additional freezer which we will stock with suitable meals to cover short-term issues. We will also review products with our suppliers and increase our stocks of canned and long shelf life products. Regarding potential fuel shortages, we aim to ensure one school vehicle is fully fuelled and staff will be asked to share transport to maintain adequate staffing levels. Oh my god, this is just like complete and utter fear-mongering. Due to the potential risk being highlighted if your child is reliant on medication, you dirty bitch. Okay, fucking, I changed my previous statement. Fucking sack the cunt. Right. Due to the potential risk being highlighted if your child is reliant on medication, it may be prudent to contact their GP or paediatrician to ensure they have a contingency measures in place. No, I agree. Fuck it, sacker, fuck it. If you have any concern of a safeguarding nature, please contact the relevant children's social care team, Dorset, Devon, or Somerset. Fuck off. I appreciate this letter may cause concern. Aye, no fucking joke, Pit. However, we will aim to ensure the school functions as smoothly as possible during this transition time, ensuring we care for our pupils the best we can. Kind regards, a moron. Okay. I see one paragraph of the head's letter to the parents read, blah blah, we've read through that already. So we'll move down. The letter issued to parents this week provoked a backlash from local residents after it was shared on social media. I'm not fucking surprised. Robert Court said this is the most idiotic type of scaremongering, worse, using children as supposed ammunition for her own political views. Chuck the person out, she's not fit to be in charge. Hear, hear. Just here to wind up the wet liberals posted. It's her way of getting her snowflake views across. Another disgruntled remoaner using any possible tactics they can to try and undermine those who voted to leave. Yeah. Teachers should remain impartial, but unfortunately they could not accept the referendum results. Still sulking, so we'll use children to get their views across. Mags Watts said, would have been better use of time to teach children about democracy. Claire Crowther posted, please don't encourage this. It's scaremongering and will end up creating self-fulfilling prophecy. People panic others into believing there'll be a shortage when they create the shortage. When the weatherman said snow is on its way, all 3 of the supermarkets in my town had no milk or bread by the end of the day. Absolutely, I fucking again agree with that wholeheartedly, because that's just nonsense. Right, because to be honest, we had a massive snowstorm where we are during Christmas New Year time a few years back. And the snow was like a foot deep in the main street. It was brilliant, it was fucking great, snowed in, fantastic. Right, 2 days before that the supermarket was empty of everything. It's just nuts. But anyway, let's move down and see what else we've got. Ryan Dustin said nobody knows what's going to happen, so it's just speculation and therefore scaremongering. Hear, hear. It's not looking so good for you, Pet. Nick Hollingsworth posted, what absolute nonsense. Right. Oh, here we go. The defenders. But others defended the school for being prepared for the worst case scenario. Anthony Murray posted, a no deal Brexit will mean shortages of some foods. Yes, it will mean shortages of some foods in Calais, not in Britain, as the ex-head of the Port of Dover stated. Again, that link will be in the video description. Have a look at that and listen to it. It's an LBC radio thing when he came on. Trust me, the man knows what he's talking about. I would have a listen. Nobody is going to starve, but a choice for short life goods, vegetables, meats, flowers, etc. won't be easy. This isn't scaremongering. Yes, it is, because we have a massive fucking agricultural society in Britain. Jesus fucking Christ, there's farms everywhere. Get fucking right, mate. What the fuck? Don't be silly. Fundamentalism said, very sensible of this teacher. Okay, that must be a troll, right? Better to be prepared and not require it than not and find yourself in a hole. Yes, but scaremongering is... I understand being prepared, but fucking making people fearful of something that is nothing really is going to change drastically. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, moving on. Growing Old disgracefully posted, the school's letter merely highlights some of the warnings made in the Yellowhammer document that the government was forced to make public. No, the government was not forced to make public. They made it public to show for how much fucking nonsense everybody was making of it. Because if you've read it, you know it's fucking nonsense. Again, I'll link the PDF download in the description. So, how on earth is all this be scaremongering? Mrs. Shank said the letter was sent to parents to tell them what the school was doing in response to the risk register made public by Dorset Council. Dorset Council sent Dorset Council sent through a risk register for the event of a no-deal Brexit. It was sent to teachers, but is currently available on its website. So, as a responsible school, we looked at that and we passed the relevant information on and what we would do to minimise and mitigate for any negative effects that were within our powers. Risks that are pertinent to the operation of Mountjoy School include potential medicine food shortages alongside other things. So what we said, to address any of those potential shortages, we bought an additional freezer for school meals to cover short-term issues. What we said to parents was that they may want to contact their GP to make sure they have enough medicines because they're a responsible school or children. Some of them rely on medicines to stay alive. Right, and this is their transcript of the letter if you want to read it, if you couldn't read the handwriting. And that seems to be it. There's 230. Let's have a read. Comments. I've been stockpiling baby milk and may start on dog and cat food this week. I don't normally buy into scaremongering, but when you have other people, animals relying on you, fuck off. I despair at the ignorance, and these people are the main influence of our children. God help us. Absolutely disgraceful. Sack the head and governors. And my advice is stock up on printer ink. Seriously, it will become very scarce in the next year. We have all these issues and more. We've not even left the EU yet. I can feel the heat from here. Our hand is ringing, worrying. She's got her current position with such a glass, virtually empty attitude is beyond me. Remoaners must cost our economy a fortune. Right, okay, these can go on forever, right? What a fucking pile of nonsense, I'm sorry, it is. And the using the kid bit fried my fucking nut. That's just bullshit. I hate it when they use kids in their fucking thing. If you look back through my previous videos, you'll hear me going mental at Mundane Matt for doing it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of this bullshit. Leave me a comment in the comment section, and don't be shy if you want to moan at me for this. Be my fucking guest. I want to hear your complaints. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and willingly I'll see you in the next one.